It is Friday, ladies and gentle beings of the Scribe Tribe, and that means more galactic challenges. I have my coffee, you have your games open and ready, and looking at this beautiful face. You're beautiful. Alright, let's get these rewards. Can you smell that? I can smell that, guys. That sounds and smells a lot like absolutely no Inquisitorius for once inside these feats. Amazing. Okay, so we are going up against a BAM squad. BAM scoundrels, guys. And we get bonuses here for the Separatists. Now, we need to win with a full team of Separatists. We need to win with scoring 3 critical hits in a row. And then we need to win by doing lots and lots of dots. Now, let's start off with Separatists. It's relatively easy, ladies and gentlemen. What I would recommend is going in with a GG, with a Wat Tambor, with a standard GG lineup featuring Wat. You could probably take out Wat and throw in Newt if you like. But yeah, I found the easiest way to do this, guys, is probably a little bit unconventional. You will get that sniper droid benefit if you're running a Sepi droid setup with our boy Wat over here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and apply the tank tech over to Maggie, and then I'm going to put the weapons tech up on our Roly boy over here. Now then, Roly boy, what we want to do is we want to get him to the max stacks. Well, max stacks, it's 5 stacks to use his special ability here. His first special, Sniper Shot. If he has 5 stacks of charge, he will insta-kill. I recommend you using the basic as the first turn and targeting Queel, and he just dodges. That's cool as well. Unfortunately, CG has decided to be incredibly annoying this round and just decide, you know what, we're going to put evasion tech on everybody. Everybody starts this battle losing 15% accuracy. So there's a high likelihood, guys, that you just straight up miss like that. What we wanted to actually do was get that lovely ability block on our boy Queel over here, but it looks like we're just not going to get the RNG. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, there is a strong element of RNG with this because we've lost 15% accuracy across the board. And yes, that does suck, but everybody likes to roll and roll and roll like a little droidica can. Let's try this again. So, tank tech up on Maggie. I'm going to put the weapons tech over on our little droidica guy, and we're just going to start. Basic, that's what we wanted, just that little ability block so you can't do I have spoken. And then we just want to try and roll it a little bit. Let's literally roll it. Now GG can't miss, which is fantastic. Let's get rid of that buff. Okay, great. So once again, we're looking here. How many stacks of charge do we have? Only 2. The enemy needs to take 3 more turns for us to actually do anything good. So looking around, let's get the ability block. He dodged. That's just basic then. He dodged. What are we looking at here? Physical enemy, dispel buffs on them. That's not important. Physical dispel buffs, Magna Guard. No, we don't want speed up. We want dodges. That's what we want. Unfortunately, because we're doing all these attacks and absolutely nobody is actually getting hit, we are not getting the target locks. We're not spreading TM. So we're in a lot of trouble right about now. But we might be able to Uno reverse it if we get enough luck. Okay, cool. We've got the 5 stacks. This is all we were looking for. Just go blap. See ya. Okay, now we should be able to recover because their main source of damage is actually gone. When they don't have BAM anymore, it's a lot easier for us to actually recover. So let's go ahead and revive Maggie now. And yep, let's dispel all the buffs on the field. And then apparently they'll just keep them anyway. Let's keep Maggie alive with our B1. The next threat is, of course, Dash. Dash can still do a metric crap ton of damage. Let's see if we can go ahead and hurt him. Beautiful. Let's get that speed up on our sniper droid. It's important you don't use that at the start, guys. You want to try and get the ability blocks out and save that that special to try and give yourself a bonus turn when at all possible. It's okay if you lose Maggie. Maggie is there to be lost. Just keep your Wat alive if you can. And let's try and get rid of Dash Rendar. Once we got rid of Dash Rendar, Queel can wait until the end. Kandris obviously does quite a bit of damage. Let's go ahead and put the recovery tech on GG. Keep him alive nice and long. Go after Kandris because he's got decent DPS. How many stacks of this have we got? We've got 9 stacks of charge, so we can just get rid of IG-11. Booyah, you're no longer an issue. Keep everybody alive. Everybody alive. Everybody alive. Maggie died, but you don't need Maggie to survive. Now, that will get you a full team of Separatist wins, guys. It will also get you 3 consecutive critical hits. Because of the global modifier of this particular galactic challenge, it does mean that we are going to have increasing crit chance, 10% crit chance and crit damage, stacking to a max of 10 whenever we deal damage. So eventually, you're just going to have 100% crit chance and you will land those crits. GG can't miss, so there's that as well. Okay guys, so in order to get the dots, we're going to go ahead and go with this team here. Emperor Palpatine, we've got Vader, Mara Jade, Thrawn and Traya. Now Thrawn and Traya are our control, and Palps, Vader and Mara Jade, they are our turn meter train and our dots, okay? So there's a few things we've got to consider. There's a bit of RNG obviously at the start. With that lowered accuracy, we may well not land a lot of these tenacity downs. If we do, fantastic. We'll throw out the bombs. Hopefully we land a lot of these staggers as well. We don't want people taking turns, so try and trigger those staggers. Hopefully we trigger some more here. Beautiful. Now, when we get to Vader, we want to start off with a crush. That's going to give us basically, look, he attempts to do 3 dots, and there are 5 characters. That's 15 out of the 30 dots that we need to do. And then we go into Merciless Massacre. We want to try and land the ability block on as many people as we can. Obviously, BAM cannot be ability blocked, but people like Queel can be. Doesn't really matter if you land the ability block on IG-11 because he is just going to cleanse all of that nonsense anyway out the gate. And this is where we get our first sort of what do we do moment. We can fracture IG-11 to stop him taunting, or we can fracture BAM. I actually think it's better to fracture BAM and then get the isolate off on IG-11. So isolate over here, and I'm actually going to decrease the cooldowns on Thrawn. That means that when he takes his turn, he'll just be able to turn meter swap, and after he turn meter swaps, he'll be able to fracture again. So we can just control that BAM so he doesn't get all his nasty abilities, doesn't get to go into Whistling Birds, doesn't get to put the damage immunity. I'm targeting Queel at the start because I hate Queel. You know, he has spoken and I really don't want him to. Let's swap over to our boy Vader here. Now we've got 10 dots over here. I think we can just yeet out Queel. Apparently not, because Vader's now only throwing a pool noodle, so he does not have a lightsaber anymore. Let's go ahead and focus on Queel. I want to kill Queel. I really want to kill Queel. Like, that's satisfying. Okay, now we're going to Merciless Massacre. We've already hit our dots threshold, and of course we're going to miss, because, you know, missing is the thing. Fortunately, people that are stunned literally cannot miss, cannot be evaded. He's fractured right now, so I'll quite happily yeet out Spendar, and then we want to deal with Canderous. The less people on the field, the better. We can stun BAM if we're lucky, but we're not. And now we're kind of in a good position, truth be told. He's got his Whistling Birds, that's absolutely true. But as long as we get back around to a fracture, we should be okay. I'm just focusing directly on BAM now, hoping he doesn't avoid too many attacks. So I think that we'll go over here. Just basic. Oh, here we go. Merciless Massacre. We'll drop the bombs here. And then yeet. See ya, BAM. And that's it. That is the end of the story. IG-11 didn't really take a turn, which is great. He doesn't have an opportunity to reverse those dots. There is elements of RNG to this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie. You know, do you land those the opening moves with Mara Jade? Do you get that tenacity down? Do you land the staggers, etc.? But ideally, going in with Thrawn and Traya, isolate IG-11, decreasing cooldowns on Thrawn. You want to maintain that fracture on BAM the whole match. Don't let him take any turns. Go around with Vader, take it cool. You go Crush, Merciless, just basics around the board, another Crush, that's all your dots done. And that is another Galactic Challenge done and dusted. So as usual, guys, please take a moment. Just go down there, hit that like button to, you know, I feel like I made this video for a reason, for a purpose, for you lovely people at home. Consider subscribing to me because I do put out this content quite regular. You know, check out my other videos where I talk about stuff and things that are related to Galaxy of Heroes. Big love to you all, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
Just giving a quick shout out to my patrons. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and without your support, I wouldn't be doing this today. Thanks so much.